Hi everybody. So I want to make a stream tonight for TwixT beginners. If someone want to learn this amazing game, and I'll try to make a general presentation on the game, and then the video will be available on the channel. So we can start. So TwixT is a connection game. Basically, it's a game where the two players need to connect something to win the game. And it was invented by Alex Randolph in 1977. Let's go on Little Golem, the website where I am playing my Twix games. And I will pick just one game that I played. Let's take this one, the last one I played with my friend Emko from Finland. Um, well, this is the Twix board. It's 24 by 24. Um, Here we are in Little Golem, but I prefer to make this analysis on the commentator. When you play a game on Little Golem, you have there a link, and when you go on this link, you arrive on a commentator where you can comment your game. It's just pick your game from Little Golem, and you can analyze it. So I will go at the very first move. Okay, so this is the Twix board, 24 by 24. Two players, white player and black player. Uh, you have this the side on the left and on the right are black, and the sides on the top and on the bottom are white. The goal of the white player will be to connect the top to the bottom, and the goal of the black player will be to connect the left to the right. Let's see how you make any connection. When you have to play, you just put a peg somewhere on the board, okay? And when two of your pegs are distanced by 2, 1, or of course 1, 2, it draw a bridge. And it's the only way you can make a connection. This is not making any connection. This is making a connection. As you can see, only 2, 1 or 1, 2 are making the bridge. And of course, if black play here, it's not making a bridge, even if it's 2-1, because white made a bridge first, and you cannot cross the bridge of the opponent. It's basically how you can block the opponent. If white make a pass, black cannot make a pass there. Black will have to go something like this, as you can see. Here, white will cut him. Okay. So this is almost over for the rules. The rules are pretty simple. One more thing, on the very first column and the very last column, this is reserved to black. White cannot play here, and black cannot play on the very first line and the very last line. And someone can say, and in the four corners, since it's on the first line and on the first column, nobody can play on the corners. The corners are not available. Well, it's everything for the rules. Uh, just one more thing. You need to know that we are playing this game with the swap rule. The swap rule is only concerned at the very first move of the game. White is starting, okay? Let's say that white play this. After the very first move, black can decide to take the move played by white. So it's to equilibrate the game. It means that when you are the first player, you cannot play a move too good like this. You won't play in the center. Generally, white start with a move like this, or maybe a move like this. Something around decide to say, I'm starting, but I'm playing a move which is not too good. Do you want to take my move or not? Of course, you won't play something like this because this move is really, really bad and black will be happy to play in the middle and let you with this useless move. So you are trying to play something which is not too useless and not too strong to equilibrate. Of course, after the first move, if black play here, it's not possible to swap anymore. The swap is over. It's just on the first move. Okay, that's all with the rules. Mm, we can start to study the TwixT with, I wanted to start with some basic patterns. Someone can say, well, for a board game, the board is quite large. 24 by 24 is really large. For instance, when you play chess, as you know, it's 8 by 8. Um, it's true that 24 by 24 is large, but on the other hand, um, some pegs which are quite well, some pegs that are not really close can still be connected. For instance, this pattern, it's 2, 5, okay, is probably the most known pattern on TwixT because it's really large and these two white pegs are connected. Black can try everything he wants. If he doesn't have any peg around there, he cannot cut the white two pegs. For instance, if black play here, white gonna play there, black can play there and white gonna connect. And if black play here, white gonna connect there. As you can see, the two connections can be drawn at the same time. If you make a 2-1 and a 1-2, the two connections will be drawn in one move. If black is trying to play this, white gonna play there and white is connected. Okay, so it's true that 24 by 24 is quite large, but also two pegs can be easily connected even if they are, I mean, a little far from each other. So this is probably the most known pattern, okay, the 5-2. You have also the 5-0, 5-0, sorry, 5-0. 5-0 is also connected. If black is trying to cut, white is connected. You have, of course, the 4-0. White is connected there, or white is connected there. You have the 1-3, which is absolutely typical. You can connect there, but you can also connect there. Maybe the preferred pattern for beginners is the 3-3. The 3-3 is really easy to remember, I guess. You can connect there or there. Okay. You have also some really small patterns like this. Uh, White can connect there or white can connect there. Okay, so basically when you are playing TwixT, you are trying to make some patterns that you know uh, they are easily connected. But of course, this is a basic approach. When you play at a higher level, you cannot do only patterns like this. You need to see the board as a 24 by 24 and play everywhere on the board. Not, for instance, doing this uh, is pretty bad. We are never playing this. For instance, if I show you the game we played, as you can see, we are playing almost everywhere on the board. We are not just trying to win in a line like if the opponent wasn't there, he won't let you win that easily. Okay, you have the basic patterns, you have the rules. Uh, at this moment, someone could ask, what are the lines which are drawn in green on the board? and it would be a really interesting question. The lines are just here to help you to visualize the board. Um, First, uh, it's not easy to remember that this is S6 and this is K14. But you can know that K14 is not too far from this point or something. So it helps you to visualize. Moreover, there is another thing. The fact that when you are on the line, you're connected to your side. I will show you something. For instance, if I am here with my white peg and black is blocking me there, if we are doing this, as you can see, white is on the green line, and here both players are almost connected to their sides, but finally white is winning this battle because black cannot connect there, but white will connect here. So the player who is on the line will be connected to his side. So it's really useful. Okay. Um, Actually, we could start to see a game and study some classic blocks. Basically, when you are playing TwixT, you are trying to make a connection, let's say from the left to the right or from the top to the left, but the top to the bottom, but you are also trying to block your opponent. And finally, for a beginner, sometimes it's easier to see the game like this as a game where you are not trying to make a connection, but a game where you're trying to uh, block your opponent. You can play almost only like this if you want when you start. For instance, here, you can say that, okay, black is here, he is trying to make a line like this from the left to the right. Okay, I will play this. Just, I block him on the right. Okay, he won't go on the right, I'm trying to block him. You have multiple ways to do this. There are typical block. You have the block 2-0, you have the block 3-0, you have the block 4-0, you have the block 4-1 also, like this, like this. Many blocks are possible. Actually, I choose to play this, why not? And my opponent answered with the 2 block. Okay, I blocked him on the right, so basically I can say that I'm trying to win like this, and he's just saying no, you won't you won't go there, and he's playing the 2 block. This is also a block that is really useful. You need to remember this. We are not blocking like this, for instance. This is not blocking anything. I will just go through the black pieces. But this is a real block. If I'm trying to just do this, okay, we're gonna play that, and as you can see, who is winning? Black, because he is over this green line. Okay. Um, Now, well, we won't study all the game because it's already a game which is pretty advanced, but it's just to show that I'm not playing the move that I just talked before. This is not working for white, so of course white won't play this. White is playing something at a different space. The goal of this move is more advanced. It's to say that maybe now, if you don't do anything, I will go there and I will use this peg to connect. And if you don't do anything, I also can win like this. But well, this is already some stuff which are not for beginners, I imagine. We can do some little exercise. Uh, we have some patterns that appear really, really often on a TwixT game. For instance, I will try to draw something that makes sense. Let's say that black play here. This is something absolutely classical. White is trying to just connect to the top, okay? And black want to block him. If black play this, white gonna play there, and finally white is on the line, and you remember that white is connected. Black is trying to make a better move and is trying to block white like this. Is it working or not? Which move would you play if you are white in this position? The classical move where you're just trying to win in line is not working, because after this, black will play there and you are just blocked. So you have to find something else. If you are watching this in video, you can pause the video and try to find a move by yourself. You can also go on the commentator to TwixT commentator to try some variations. Well, at this point, if nobody has any ideas, I will just give the answer. A typical move is this. You are playing behind black, and you are saying, okay, I can connect here or here. In fact, if black is playing here, you're gonna connect there. If black is going there, you're gonna connect here. Black can do something better. He can play there. Because after this, he is trying to say, hey, I'm still winning. But no, it's not true. He's not still winning, because now it's white who is on the line, and so he's white. It's white who is connected. So as you can see, this black defense is working, but only when you are not too close from the white side. Here it's just too late. Just let's imagine that we are a little far away from the top. Now this black defense is working. As you can see, this time black stop white in time, and black is winning because the green line is for black and not for white. Okay. At this moment, I guess you have all the really, really basic stuff to try to start a game. So you could go on Little Golem and try to play something. But I just want to end this very short stream for beginners with some exercises that I prepared. You have 3 exercises, one here, and one here, okay? We're gonna start with the one on top. These are 3 patterns that appear really often in TwixT games. So start with this one. Imagine you are black and you are playing. You have to play. White is trying to connect from the top to the bottom, and you are trying to connect from the left to the right. In this position, which move would you like to play with black to have a chance to connect these 2 pieces with these pieces, and then the left to the right? Again, if you are watching the video, you can pause the video and just try to find the move by yourself. Someone got an idea? First, you could say that you're gonna play in M6, like this. The problem with this move is that finally white is not connected, because black is not connected with this, because the green line is for white this time. So white is connected to his top side. There is something far better you can do with black. It's playing there. Actually, black is threatening two moves. He still can connect in M6, but he also can connect in M9. For instance, if white go there, black will go there, and now black can connect left to right. And if white defends there, if white defend here, black can go there. As you can see here, the bridges of white can cross. This is a variation which is played on Little Golem. A player can have his bridges that are crossing. You only cannot cross the bridges of the opponent, but you can cross your own bridges. Okay, let's try this one on the left. White is trying to block black. This also happens really often on TwixT games. This is a classical defense from white, which is not working. If white doesn't have any other piece in this area, this is not working. Can you see why? If black is playing naive, this defense will work for white. For instance, if black is playing just this, white gonna play there, black gonna play there, and white will be connected. Black wants to connect to the left. So what can he do? He can go the move that we saw previously. He can go there and saying, hey, I will be connected here or here. If white play there, black gonna do this. And as you can see, black is connected because he's on the good side of the green line. And if white go there, black go there, and white is connected. So this is not working. This is almost working, but this is not. White still has a defense, and white is connected. So the two classical moves for black are not working to stop this white defense. What can you do? Again, if you're watching this in video, you can pause the video and try to find it by yourself on the commentator. So here the answer is this move. It's a little strange. It doesn't seem to be a good idea, but let's see why it's working. If white is cutting, you're gonna play the move that we discussed just before, but this time black is connected before white played there and was connected, but now with this move that we played previously, black is connected. So this is not working for white. White could play this, but then black is playing there. He is threatening here and here. If white defend like this, black gonna go through there, and if white defend there, black gonna go there, and white cannot cross. This is why I said that this defense from white can work only if he has another peg in the area. For instance, let's say that white has previously a peg there. Then this defense is working for white, as you can see. And now white is connected, but only because he had another piece previously on the board. So don't be trapped by this defense. It's not working for white. And if you are just in a lost position, you can still try to make this defense, and maybe black won't find the way that he can win this if he doesn't know the pattern. Remember this. This is working for black. And finally, I guess we're gonna end this short video with this position. This position arrive even more often than everything, and it even has a name. This is a defense for white. In this position, white wanna connect this peg to the bottom. What can he do? If he's playing classical, something like, well, this move, it won't work. For instance, like this, and black will be happy. If he's trying to go there directly, you can recognize the famous pattern 3-3. White is connected, playing there or there. Black will answer this move. And now, if white defend, black will go there. And as you can see, black is connected to his side because the green line is for black. And if white defend like this, or even like this, black gonna go there, and then black is connected. White cannot stop him here. But there is a really nice move, and that can save white in this position. This move is known as the Metcalfe defense, from Stephen Metcalfe, who found this defense, the first one, maybe something like, let's say 15 years ago, maybe, or something. Again, you can pause the video if you are watching this in video, and you can try to find by yourself what is the Metcalfe defense. The Metcalfe defense is this. You play there, and you are just saying that you are trying to win in line. Of course, it's not working because black can do this, but then you are playing there. And black cannot do something like this because you're gonna do this, and you're gonna be connected as white. So black still has to cross. Okay, so it seems that you didn't get anything with this T20, but you get something. Now, when you played this move, when black is playing the move that we just discussed previously without this exchange, we said that after this, black will just go there, and he is connected to his side because he is on the good side of the green line. But this is not true anymore because white has this T15 peg this time, and now everything is okay for white. The Metcalfe defense is a pretty nice defense, which is really useful in games. Remember this move. And it's especially useful because this defense of black, remember the block 0-4, is really classic. You are really trying to block your opponent with a 4-0. So in the games, it will appear really often. Remember the Metcalfe defense. up, and now you're happy with white. Well, that's all for this really short presentation for TwixT beginners. I think you have some basic things to try to start some games. If you want to play, just register on Little Golem, and you can challenge everybody, or just go in tournament and register to something like in rating games, for instance. You go in TwixT and you register to rating games, and some games gonna start. You can also play some unrated games, and if you go in the player list, you can challenge me or someone else. You can type my name. You will see that I'm here, and you can invite me to play a TwixT game, and it will be unrated. On Little Golem, where when you challenge someone, it's always unrated. It's to avoid the fact that some players can build multiple accounts and play against each other to make a false account finally who is winning every time because he's playing against itself. Well, that's all for tonight. It was like a 30-minute stream, I guess. Um, See you soon on Little Golem if you are interested to try to play a game. Bye bye.